Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, Season 2, Episode 48. So in this episode, I'm going to be reviewing Series 2, Episode 3 of Modern Doctor Who, titled School Reunion, Episode 4, titled The Girl in the Fireplace. I'll have a big finish trailer, and we've got a new feature at the end of the episode. Just a reminder that in the last episode, I reviewed Series 2, Episode 1, New Earth, Episode 2, Tooth and Claw, some news about Once and Future Part 6, titled Time Lord in Memorial, which stars Christopher Eccleston as the Night Doctor, among other characters. Go and check the last episode out, as well as the debut of a new feature titled Inspirational Quote. Now, I got that inspirational quote from a book which I read, I told you the name of in the last episode, so I got mine on Amazon, so that's probably the best way to find it. I think if you go on any of the Doctor Who social media channels, I'll have some links to where you can purchase the book there. But yes, it is time for my review of Modern Doctor Who, Series 2, Episode 3, titled The School Reunion. Oh, I said that wrong. It's actually titled School Reunion, not The School Reunion. So here is my review of Modern Doctor Who, Series 2, Episode 3, School Reunion. This episode features Elizabeth Sladen as Sarah Jane Smith, who is a companion of the Doctor in the classic series, which you can check out if you're in the UK on ITVX. I think you can also find it on Amazon Prime. I'm not entirely sure about that. Sarah Jane finds the TARDIS hidden away in a cupboard. The Doctor and Sarah Jane reunite. Sarah Jane realises the 10th Doctor is actually the Doctor that she knew. Sarah Jane is gobsmacked to see the Doctor again because she believed that the Doctor was dead. After the events of the Time War, Rose and Sarah Jane meet for the first time. The Doctor, Rose and Sarah Jane encounter Mickey, who screamed like a kid, small child, because Mickey was attacked by hundreds of packaged rats falling on top of him. Sarah Jane questions Rose's age, and Rose does exactly the same with Sarah Jane. Obviously, all the way around, Sarah Jane does it with how young Rose is, and Rose does it with how much older than her Sarah Jane is. Rose tells Sarah Jane the Doctor has never mentioned her name to her. The Doctor feels caught out, and Rose persists with this. The Doctor reveals the villain's plan, which is to solve an equation which gives the villain, who is Mr. Finch, control over time, space and matter, which the Doctor mentions is the building blocks of the universe. Mr. Finch and the Doctor come face to face. Mr. Finch asks the Doctor to join him. The Doctor considers the offer, which Sarah Jane tries to make him see the right thing, the thing that needs to be done. The Doctor uses the chair, smashes a projector screen. So that was my review for Modern Doctor Who, Series 2, Episode 3, titled School Reunion. Here is my review for Modern Doctor Who, Series 2, Episode 4, titled The Girl in the Fireplace. During this story, the Doctor visits a girl during several phases of her life. During one of these encounters, the Doctor is stunned and speechless at how much time has passed, as he is a time traveller, since his last visit. The Doctor is not. The Doctor realises who the girl really is. The villains realise who the girl is. Villains of this story are armed robots who wear masks. The Doctor, Mickey and Rose attempt to save the day. The girl is kidnapped by the mask-wearing armed robots. The girl rejects to being kidnapped, of course she would. The girl reveals she's not afraid or scared of these people or villains, and the Doctor saves the day through riding a horse through glass. The Doctor is happy with himself for achieving this feat. So before I move on to the next section of the episode, I just thought it might be worth going in, because obviously we're doing this big, massive Doctor Who review-a-thon in preparation of the 60th anniversary specials, which stars David Tennant as the 14th Doctor, Catherine Tate as Donna Noble, Yasmin Finney as the recently revealed Rose Noble, and a bunch from series 4. We also have Neil Patrick Harris featured in these specials in November. That's all we know. We don't have an exact date, but yes, so that's the reason why we're doing the read-through. The reason how I got into Doctor Who in the first place, I think, is important. Now, you may know, if you've checked episode 1, where I talked about losing my father. But so that's actually kind of how it started. So, when Doctor Who came back in March 2005, I would have been just over 1 year old. So obviously, even if I did watch it, I don't remember watching it. So I didn't watch it. It was probably on, and I don't know if anybody asked me if I would watch it. And it got to the New Year's Special 2021, which is titled Revolution of the Daleks, which I'll be reviewing in a couple of weeks' time. And I just thought I'd watch it because it was an hour episode. And it had John Barrowman in, who I recognised from other shows. Oh yes, the DC show Arrow. So I watched that. So I thought, okay, I know John Barrowman, I'll watch this. And I really enjoyed it. And then, as you will know, my dad sadly passed away in November. So we watched the first 2 episodes of Series 13, which was Flux, which was the Halloween Apocalypse, and War of the Sontarans. And those 2 episodes, so I kept watching it. And obviously, for a while, I was in a really sad and not very pleasant place that I do not wish on anyone. So I thought, okay, I need to try and make myself feel better. So what I did is I went, okay, how can I remember my father in a way that isn't... Because I wasn't ready to do like a big gesture or plant a tree or whatever. So I thought, I know, because he mentioned to me that he really liked Doctor Who. So I went, okay, I'll start from the beginning. So I did that. All the way, I don't know exactly when I finished it, because I was watching it obviously during while Flux was on. So I was kind of confused because I was jumping between like what Series 1 with Christopher Eccleston and Jodie Whittaker's final series. So that's how I got into Doctor Who, and then I've done another rewatch for the 60th anniversary specials, which released in November, because obviously the last episode will be, by the time we reach November, over a year ago. So But the next section of this episode is Doctor Who related, and it is the trailer for the next 8th Doctor Adventures box set titled Audacity. Here is the trailer for the 8th Doctor Adventures Audacity. Enjoy.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, the 8th Doctor Adventures Audacity.
Lady Audacity Montague.
And I'm the Doctor.
There is a comet crossing the sky tonight. I am away to my telescope. A shooting star that creeps across the sky. It is most curious.
Did nobody ever tell you to be careful what you wish for? The Devouring. They're called the Devouring.
I shall consume you.
Doctor, this starship, does it take you through the darkness?
In so many ways.
Ladies, gentle beings, we're delighted to welcome you to the Aurum.
A golden domain.
Quite literally.
Our Viceroy of Victory, Oberon Fix.
Audacity, we have to leave. Now.
They're locking us down!
Humanity and their allies are facing the greatest threat to their existence.
All Aurum security measures are being deactivated.
A near unstoppable enemy that not only courses through the galaxy but converts it, corrupts it.
The Doctor.
Grab some glitter guns, glitter bombs, anything you can carry.
You're Vogan. The guards are Vogan, but none of the guests at that gathering were.
Fated foretold, this weapon ends the war.
The Cybermen never give up.
It's a Cybermat. Off the flight deck, both of you. Both of you!
You will let us in.
Not by the hairs on